Sairam and Namaskaram to everyone. My name is Maalavika Sundar. And to be very, very honest, my father is a devotee of, ardent devotee of Shirdi Sai Baba. And whenever he calls us to go there, we will go. And to be very honest, I have not read or studied anything about Bhagavan. But it felt very magical, blissful, to be very honest. And in fact, I've been performing for the past so many years. I think my very first performance was when I was in 9th standard. And ever since then, I have never had this feeling of being this calm when I'm performing. Usually there's a little bit of anxiousness and a little bit of nervousness before you get onto the stage. But today I didn't feel anything, any sort of that. And I think anybody, and I think after this, all my performances, I just want to feel this in all my performances, because I felt something very surreal, is what I could say. I think even in few songs, I teared up a little bit. I don't know why. I was just looking at Easwaramma and Bhagwan, and I don't know, it felt like they were just there, present there, and just looking at me and watching us perform. I cannot express in words, actually. It was a blessing.
Beautiful. You said that you never felt this calm.
Yeah, I've never felt it. It was quite strange. Because whenever I get onto the stage, I'm like, okay, this Kanaka should be correct, this math should be right, this Swaram should not go wrong, this Alapana should be like pitch perfect and everything. But today I was like, it was like a complete surrender. And it was not a planned one. It just happened. And I really hope I feel this way in all my concerts. Yeah.
And it's really so beautiful listening from someone who is visiting Prasanthi Nilayam for the
first time. Yes. Yeah.
So what was your imagination of Prasanthi Nilayam before you came?
There was no imagination at all. There was no imagination. I was very happy that I was, when something superior from the above calls you, I think it's for a reason. You don't know why. You don't know why something happens, when something happens. But there's a reason for it, So I just believed in that. And I didn't imagine anything. I just wanted to come here. Like always, like every other performance, I wanted to do a good job, get blessings from Swami, from Easwaramma. That's it. I didn't imagine anything at all before coming here. So I was taken aback by everybody's devotion to love and to serve all. I also feel strangely for the past 2-3 years, there's been this sense within me where whatever life throws at you, even if the opposite person who's talking to you is like, he or she, just hurts you or whatever, the one thing that I always want to give is love. I fail a lot of times. I do succeed at times. But I probably feel, because everywhere I see it's like love all, serve all. So maybe that might have been a reason for me to be here today.
The only thing that he taught and he demonstrated and he instilled in everyone was this pure love. And that Sannidhi is for everyone, the colossus of pure love. Mm-hmm. And you have offered yourself there. You cannot take anything else but love and peace from this place. And probably that is the new energy and new strength that your life needs as you go,
I think so,
forward.
Yeah. I don't think anything else in this entire world has more power than love, being kind, being compassionate. I don't think anything else has, can be celebrated so much. So I think, and the world needs it so badly. Everybody needs it. Everyone, every little being needs it. So I think, yeah. Today it was a one-on-one with me and Bhagwan and me and Easwaramma, and I don't think anybody can come in between. Nobody can do that, It's like you and the one and only Supreme Power. So for me, I didn't feel like it was a very big platform, so many people are there. அப்படின்னு எனக்கு தோணவே இல்லை. I think I just felt like if it was my own puja room, but a bigger one probably. If there were flashes of beautiful nature, scenic nature here and there for me. It felt like I was surrounded by mountains and streams and rivers. There were flashes of that. Then I was like, no, just concentrate on the song. Now you have to come back right now. Because I learned a couple of songs for this concert especially. So I was little nervous because everybody knows those songs, front and back. So I wanted to make sure that I don't make any mistake, and that's why I had to come back. But there were definitely traces of me imagining, me surrounded by a lot of birds, peacocks, mountains. I didn't feel any human. The minute I finished my concert and I looked back, I was like, wow, so many people are there. Okay, I didn't know that. So, yeah.
It was truly surreal. And I think as you speak, it makes me feel that it was actually taking you into a meditative state.
Yeah.
I think if the mics were not on, you would have just gone into meditation.
And I in a sound check, nothing. I was not bothered about anything. Usually I'm not like that. This is like a completely different person. I have not experienced anything where, okay, I need to hear everything. That's like you're tuned so much to that, and suddenly something on the opposite end, like this North Pole, South Pole mari irundhathu, where I was not disturbed by anything at all. Frontla paatha Swami, sidela paatha Easwaramma, then konjam mela paatha angeyendo othirpa, angeyo Swami irundha. I was like, okay, fine, ella edathilum Swami is just looking at me. Yeah, I really hope. So generally, when I pray to God, I definitely nanna irukonu, nariya kaasu irukonu, nanna padikkanum, nariya periya aala varanum, all that is there. But deep down, I just feel like eppiyume I just want to have a good heart is something that I pray for. Because money can change you, fame can change you, anything can change you, but it's very important to have a very, very good heart at the end. So I think I'm even more blessed today with that, I guess.
It's very interesting you say this, because as you came into the media center and you picked up the chit, and in that Bhagwan is telling you, I reside in your heart.
Yeah.
And all you wanted from this place was to have a good heart. And Bhagwan says that heart means a hridaya. And for a heart to be called a hridaya, it should have daya. Only then it becomes hridaya.
Correct.
If there is no daya, then it's not hridaya.
True.
And daya is all about love.
Yeah.
And you want to practice love?
Yes.
Really very beautiful.
It is very inspiring to see everybody here. And I think everybody, including you, all the people that I met who serve today, they have Swami in themselves. And romba alaga irukku. I have not met people like this outside, because outside world is very different, right? Enna sonalo, like, okay, fine, you said that and I will say this to you. That's how people are. And inga, even though you're just pulled by love, you're just pulled by kindness, you can't be anything else here. And right from a young boy to the party and tata that I met here are just the same. I'm sure like the maturity levels are different, but to unconditionally serve and love is something that I really want to do in life. And I think that is my calling, to discover and learn more about Swami. I might be wrong, but I think that is where my thread is. I just want to like hold that and then see what my connection is here.
Beautiful. And I think that definitely is a beautiful message coming from you. I know it is your journey, but I think a lot of people also feel the same. They would want to practice that kind of a love. They would want to walk on that path of selfless service, but somewhere you don't have that confidence, you don't have that courage.
True.
But today, so happy to hear that, you feel much more emboldened to walk that path. What would you like to say to the younger generation, the youngsters of today, who want to follow this path, and somehow they don't have that, they feel they don't have that mettle, or they may not may not be able to take that path because probably there are fears, there are apprehensions.
No, for me, I think everybody in this world are good people. I don't think anybody has a bad heart. It's just that for me, especially if I am thinking this way, I'm sure a lot of people would be there like me. It's just that we don't have time to think about this. There is no, because everybody is running a very fast paced life. And I sometimes think, "Na எதுக்காக ஓடுறோம் இப்போ? What's there?" Everything is sufficient. We are having a good life, but still there's something to be, you're wanting more. And what is that for? Sometimes we don't even we are not even aware that something like this, we are doing something like this, and we need to take one step back and see, okay, what is this that we are doing? What is the end goal? What is the purpose of your life? So I think nobody is scared to do this. I think people don't think about it, which includes me. I'm not scared. It's just that, why haven't I thought about it all this while? So I think you just sitting down and it can start in a very simple manner. I don't know how. I'm not that, I don't have so much experience to say, okay, fine, you have to do this and then your journey will start. I don't know. But for everybody, the journey is going to be very, very different. But I think when you start thinking about it, you will put the action to it.
I think what you mentioned is very true. We don't pause.
We don't pause.
And I think Prasanthi is a very beautiful place to pause and reflect.
I think so.
It helps you to really go within.
Yeah. Because even when you're kind, even when people, they throw things otherwise at you, apart from love and everything, you keep, because then you think, okay, fine, then showing love and being kind and being compassionate is actually luxury. Everybody is doing this, so you should also do this. You fall into that pit, isn't it? I've also felt that, okay, everybody is doing this. Why should I be different? Probably that is why they're succeeding. It's just, when you grow, you realize. But then I've also been in that phase. But it is very beautiful to just, okay, to just stand out and think, even if you don't belong to a group, even if you're not included in a group, it's very important to just take a pause in life and think about all of this, because at the end of the day, nothing matters. காசு வரலாம் போலாம், எது வேணா வரலாம் போலாம், but love, affection, அன்பு is something that's going to stay forever, and there's nothing that cannot be changed. Loveனால என்ன வேணா change ஆகலாம். Yeah. For me, my most favorite place in the entire world is being on stage. That is because that's the only time I've realized several times that I am not myself. So a lot of times you think that, okay, fine, you did the Sangadi, you are great, probably you're meant for greatness. No. I mean, as artists, definitely, you just want to keep climbing that ladder, right? Be famous and...
Naturally.
Yeah, because you love singing, you want to be on stage and you want to sing for a lot of people. You want to make people happy. Because I'm sure a lot of people are going through a lot of things in our life, everybody. And when they come and hear an artist perform, I think that's the only time they forget about everything. So for me also, stage is my most special place, favorite place, because I completely disconnect myself. I think it's just music. And for me, as a performer, music has showed me so much discipline, so much love, so much spirituality. Whether I sing about Swami, whether I write my own compositions, apart from இந்த ராமர் மேலே பாடலாம், சிவன் மேலே பாடலாம், அல்லா மேலே பாடலாம், ஜீசஸ் மேலே பாடலாம், all that is there. But இந்த ரிலீஜியஸ் இதெல்லாம் மேலே தாண்டி ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் கனெக்ஷன் ஒன்று இருக்குது. And I think music offers that to me. I am still in the process of connecting all of this. But I'm really pumped up to do that after coming to Prasanthi Nilayam. I'm really pumped up. Because even in the path, you come across a lot of doubts.
Yes.
Doubts are always there. And doubts are, and now all the more I'm realizing doubts are good. Because then you're not monotonously doing something that everybody else is doing. And doubts are good. And I'm really hoping to find connection with all of this through music, because it gives me utmost peace. So
Awesome. And what is your take on Sai bhajans? I think after your performance, you heard a few bhajans.
yeah.
Anything you would like to say about
I've always
Sai bhajans?
liked Bhajana Sampradayam. It's just that right from a very young age, I was not, I didn't have the opportunity to go to a bhajan class and learn a lot of bhajans, because the training that I went through was completely different from the Bhajana Sampradayam. Because Carnatic I was 2 when I started learning Carnatic music, and I happened to be the most favorite student of my teacher. So there was always this one-on-one class with my teacher. But every time, whenever I happened to listen to bhajana, because I have 2-3 friends from Super Singer who are ardent Sai devotees, and ava bhajans paadamode, even in competition, when her name is Pooja, and when she sings in the competition, whenever she even performs cinema songs, there's this pain, there's this emotion that connects with the audience, with fellow contestants, and with the judges. And none of us were able to do that. And she tells me that it comes from bhajans, learning Sai bhajans.
Wow.
Yeah, she tells me that. So I've always wanted to get that emotion in life, because Sai bhajan kadayadu. Bhajans generally vandu or more than the Carnatic normal paddhati vida, the tradition vida, I feel bhajans have an upliftment of devotion is so much more, because you don't think about the ragam so much, you don't think about the talam so much. It's only Swami.
Yes.
That you think. And அது வாய்ஸ் நன்னா இருக்கோ நன்னாலையோ ஸ்ருதி சேருதோ சேரலையோ, சுவாமி இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் லிசனிங். அது அந்த பியூரிட்டி தான் வேணுமே தவிர நோபடி இஸ் கோன் டு டெல் நீ அங்கே இந்த சங்கதியில் தப்பு பண்ண அப்படின்னு சொல்ல போகிறது இல்லை. அண்ட் பட் ஐ ஹவ் நெவர் பீன் யூஸ் டு தட், you know. So for me, I think I want to learn more of bhajans, because I enjoy it. இன்னைக்கு கூட ஃபுல்லாக வாட் எவர் they were singing, நான் ஃபுல்லாக தாளம் போட்டு, it's so nice to see one full vibration in the entire hall. அது not just from the singers but from the entire space, the people in that space, right from that mama who came and did Harati, everybody were like, I was like, there's something else here. Yeah. And
so in bhajans, the bhava takes over the raga and tala.
In Carnatic also that is the same, but somehow I think a lot of people are tuned differently. Yeah.
What are the 3 words that you would want to use to describe Prasanthi Nilayam? What would they be?
Like I said, it was magical, surreal, blissful. For me, Prasanthi Nilayamla ஒரு தூணும் spoke so much to me. Every நான் வந்து even if I was given a corner space, இந்த பில்லர் பக்கத்தில் உட்காந்து நீ பாடு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருந்தாலும் அதுக்கும் ஒரு பயங்கர வைப்ரேஷன் இருந்துக்கும். And that's what I felt. Yeah. இட் வாஸ் பிரசாந்தி, சாந்தி தான். எனக்கு அங்கே எதுவுமே தோணலை. நான் இவ்வளோ காமாலாம் ஒரு இன்டர்வியூ வந்து I've never been in my life. ஜென்ரலாக அது மாதிரிலாம் பண்ணுவேன். பட் டுடே I am feeling something else. And every time I keep talking about it, my eyes are tearing up. And it never happens generally. It never happens. So Prasanthi Nilayam was, I can say a lot of words: magical, love, kindness, total devotion, surrender. I can keep adding. Yeah, a lot of words.
Beautiful. It is in some ways the starting point for many beautiful things that are going to happen in your life.
I think so.
So we wish you all the best, and we hope that you will come again.
Definitely.
And not only be with us to experience this joy, but also together. We can work to spread this message of love, peace, and surrender through music.
Definitely.
Through devotion.
Even if I'm not called for a performance anytime soon. I would like to come here and learn about a lot of things, from you and other people who've been totally devoted, surrendered yourself to this message. So I'd like to volunteer sometime. I really hope that happens soon. I think that also needs a calling. So I think I will be here very soon for that.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Namaskaram. Sai Ram.